Larian Studios is making it rain. Oh yeah! Hello everyone, and welcome to Action RPG. I'm your host Aaron, and for today's video we are headed back to the world of Baldurs Gate 3. The good old people over at Larian Studios dropped their community update 9, which really breaks down how week 1 went and where they are going and what fixes they are bringing. As always, I will share my thoughts. Please feel free to share yours in the comment section below, and don't forget to subscribe to support smaller channels. Alright, let's jump right into this. Now, the reason why I was making it rain at the beginning is because Larian Studios keeps kind of making jokes as to how they have too many players. They wanted it to be a small community, and things have gotten bigger than they expected quicker. Now again, when I do these updates, I try not to read too much, but I do want to read a little bit of the beginning of this, so check this out. Community Update 9. Hello everyone, we launched Baldurs Gate 3 exactly 1 week ago-ish. The launch surpassed all expectations. Our philosophy heading into early access was to hit a comfortable amount of players, gather feedback, and incrementally iron out and improve the game towards launch. Good news, that's still the plan, but the bigger than expected launch broke a few things in chronological order. It apparently broke Steam. Then it broke our launcher signups because the servers couldn't keep up, and then it went on to break the support pipeline with a huge influx of support tickets. We are not complaining, these are all good problems to have. Then they showed a picture right here of like feet on carpet that's all wet, because then their basement got flooded when a water pipe or something broke. Then the power went out. So literally, I mean, it is mildly hilarious, right? So the Steam server went down, then the launcher signer went down, then the support pipeline went down, then their office was flooded, and then another office lost power. So that's what happened on launch day. Now, what they are saying though is it's good that they have 5 studios globally so that once one goes down, they are able to switch to another. They said it's basically like playing SimCity day 1. So, you know, that's expected. This isn't a 1.0 launch, right? And I kind of like, again, as much honesty as possible. It's okay to laugh at your mistakes. When I hit 500 and 1,000 subs, I made videos backtracking what I used to do when I first started this channel, and it's good to see the progression and good to show honesty and how they're going to get better. They go on to give us a little joke that Gale was stolen for their sake for very obvious reasons, okay? And then we go down to the 3 hotfixes, okay? Now, hotfix 1, basically focused around server crashes and stability. Okay, makes sense. And that's the journey begins. Hotfix 2, after the storm, focused on multiplayer combat and crashes. Again, stability. Then you move over to Community Update 3. Now, I'm not gonna go break this down because I try to stay away from any form of political videos. But this one, I don't want to say got them in hot water, but a lot of people noticed Hotfix 3 because it's kind of one of those, you know, SJW left-leaning things they took part in. But other than what they said around character creation, again, focused on fixing crashes, okay? And there's a million videos if you want to see what this is all about. Okay, so they've already dropped 3 hotfixes. Then they move over to the heat map, and I really enjoy seeing when the developers drop heat maps, because obviously this is normally something we don't get to see, and it really helps them with their development. Let me zoom out so my face isn't in the way. Now what you're seeing here is the purple is where players die. And obviously the brighter kind of the fire is where more players die. For example, like right here is the main part of death in the first week for early access. And then you see other areas where players almost never die. So, you know, they can go in and make some areas more difficult or maybe go in and make some areas more easy. It's a good way to help balance the game out. Cool little heat map. I really like that. Then we move on to statistics. And this is also kind of fun. So what we come to find out is that Gale has died 333,757 times. So he's number 1 when it comes to actual death week 1 for the early access. We also learned that 5,700 people have died to the owl bear cub. Okay, that's kind of interesting to see. And 3,700 people have died trying to tame the Mind Flayer. So just some statistics on death, checking out the heat map and the hotfixes. Okay, now they do put in here a quick note that their public Discord server is coming and in the works. So I have been waiting for that to drop so I can be a part of those discussions. So that is coming. And then with this community update, they talk about the improvements that are coming. So they're going to add polish and bug fixes to several in-game cinematics. Hard to believe that that needs an improvement. Like, one thing that is overwhelming about Baldurs Gate 3 is that this game looks beautiful. Beautiful. Added minor text tweaks, altered certain dialogue choices for different NPCs, added extra combat tutorial messages, and then a couple other little things. Now, bug fixes. You're going to see this over and over again, and I'm not going to read this, okay, because it's too much to read. But you're going to see lots of fixes, but at the top of all of these, you're always going to see the same thing. Fixed crashes, okay? Whenever an early access game drops, everything is focused around stability. And since they had such an influx in players, stability is big right now because they don't want the servers crashing again. The fact that their ticket support system went down shows that there was an influx in people that are normally pissed off. If you're putting in a support ticket, it's because you are not happy. But again, early access week 1. This is not a fully launched game. Anybody that paid the $60 day 1 should have expected some of this stuff to happen. And I actually haven't seen a lot of negative reviews around Baldurs Gate 3 from a stability standpoint. I've heard the game is absolutely gorgeous, and then I've heard that it's also kind of boring, and people are literally just saving every 5 minutes because the game is actually pretty hard. So they find themselves taking a few steps and then saving. So that obviously doesn't add to the RPG experience, but I mean, right here, you've got 4,500 thumbs ups on this community update 9. All in all, Baldurs Gate 3, I think for week 1 is doing a really good job. Now, I have an ask for everybody. I'm going to read you this sentence, and I want you to leave a comment as to why this would happen. Okay, I'm very, very curious for the community out there that is playing this game. The amount of death in the campsite is also surprising. We won't spoil as to why that may be, but there are many, many in-depth stories online and on Reddit about how death befell the campsite. They're hilarious, so please keep sharing them. Now, they did put in one of their community updates that the romance portion of this game is mainly going to happen at the campsite. So does that have something to do as to why there's so much death? I have no idea. But I want you to leave a comment as to why you're dying at the campsite. I am extremely curious, especially because they put that little nugget of information in this community update 9. All right, everybody. That's the video. Baldurs Gate 3 is off to the races. We are now over a week. Are you playing early access? Are you enjoying it? If you have not joined the official Action RPG Discord, please do so. We now have 350 members, great conversations every day. The idea is to create a gaming community that could jump from game to game together so you never start the server alone. Link for that Discord is in the description. Thank you all for watching. Stay home, stay safe. Do not forget to join the official Action RPG Discord. Aaron